up, YouTube? Back on the video from title. I'm here with All American Season 3, Episode 16. This episode was kind of a banger, I'm not gonna lie. But before we get into it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you never upload. And don't forget to follow my Twitch. Links in the description down below. Also an intro. And the same as my name, TSGKJ, no underscore. But, that's enough of that. Let's get straight into this video. Alright, so this one, like I said, was a banger. We had, it was a whole lot of, like, I'm not gonna say drama, but, like, confrontation. Let's say confrontation, yeah. So everybody was basically confronting their issues head on. And you know who that was thanks to? Patience. You know what I'm saying? She's back. And she threw a little Friendsgiving, is what she called it. Basically just a little get-together with everybody. And it was interesting to say the least, I'm not gonna lie. Spencer and Coop. It was Spencer, Coop, Olivia, Layla, her friend, I think, I don't know her name, I'm not even gonna try. Who did I just say? Spencer, Olivia, Coop, Layla, Jordan, Simone, Patience, and Layla friend, yeah. So they all was there, basically the whole cast. And they were just, each of them, they went around the table first and said which each of them are thankful for. And I could feel like the intensity between Layla and Spencer mostly the whole time. Like it was wild, I'm not gonna lie. And we learned a lot in that situation. First thing first I want to talk about is Olivia and Layla. Their situation is a lot more shaky than I thought. And the friend is the main reason for that. At the very end, I'm gonna go all over the place. I'm just gonna focus on each situation at a time, so I'm gonna be back and forth throughout the video. But anyway, like I was saying, Olivia tried to talk to Layla a little bit, and guess who comes interrupting? Layla new bestie, or whatever you want to call it. Then after the party, Olivia goes to Layla's house and tries to talk to her. Guess who opens the door? Her friend, and she says Layla is asleep. And then seconds later, we see the next scene after Olivia leave. Layla isn't asleep. Actually, she's up, and they're about to watch a movie or whatever. But it was no point in her lying there. You can see she doesn't want her to be friends with nobody, none of her old people. It's basically, I kind of get it. I understand where she's trying to come from. I feel like she's trying to come from a good place where, like, you've been miserable. They led you to drinking, all that stuff like that. Like, these people around you before is the reason why you needed to be in rehab in the first place. I said drinking, I didn't mean to say drinking. I was talking, that's Layla. I mean, that's Olivia, but either way, it led you to go to rehab and all that, so she's trying to keep them away from the people that hurt her. I understand that as a best friend, you know what I'm saying, trying to look out for her, but she has to let Layla decide on her own who she wants to be friends with and hang out with, because, like it or not, Olivia is always going to be there for Layla. They always been there for each other, and they known each other before you knew her, so it's going to happen regardless. And that's just making it worse on yourself, trying to break that up, I feel like. But anyway, that's enough of that situation. Just want to talk a little bit on that. Oh, Jordan and Simone, I want to talk about this too. The marriage is still happening, and actually they're planning a trip to a college. Jordan, Simone, Spencer, and Olivia are going. But anyway, besides that, the parents actually agreed to it, so they finally talked. At first they were like, no, we're still getting this marriage annulled. But after talking to each other, her and Billy, Miss Baker and Billy, decided that they were gonna let him get married. They're blessed as long as he happy and he know what he doing. They're okay with it. They said they're gonna show up. So that was dope to see, honestly. I actually enjoyed that scene a lot. Like, it was just heartwarming. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna accept it. I didn't want to be like type junk where they didn't even show up to the wedding, and that would just be the biggest regret that they had, probably. Especially if it actually ends up like working out for real. So I'm glad that they decided they'll go. They feel like it was more important than losing their own son, so I feel that. But anyway, that's enough about that situation. Now I want to get to the big topics. First thing first, I want to get into Spencer and Layla, and then I'm gonna go Spencer and Coop. All right, so Spencer and Layla. Layla's not ready to talk yet. She's not at all. She actually kind of wigged on Spencer a little bit when he tried to talk to her. And then she turned back around and was like, I know I was being a little harsh. Well, I think she's saying in her head, like, I'm being a little harsh. She talked to him. She was like, I'm not ready to talk yet. I understand you have a big heart, but that's what gets you in trouble sometimes. I'm not ready to talk yet, but I'll talk to you when I'm ready, basically, what she said. But, yeah, so, yeah, like I was saying, Layla's not really ready to talk, but I don't know. It's kind of interesting how she went off him at first. I was kind of surprised a little bit, but I feel her. He's like she said though, he didn't mean to hurt her. She know that, but it's just hard to accept the situation really, especially with him and Olivia being super close. Like Layla even asked Olivia first question she asked her, so you and Spencer, what are y'all like? Basically, what are y'all? And she let them know that they're friends, but they want to be together. You can tell like by the conversation throughout the whole episode, they still want to be together. So I think that'll come together probably pretty soon. But Layla and Spencer through. I don't think they're gonna be friends at this point. Maybe a while from now, but no time soon. I don't feel like them squashing that. Especially with her not even meant to get close with Olivia. Olivia's situation gotta close in first. Then maybe work the Spencer thing in because it's gonna be hard seeing them together. At least that's what I predict. I think they're gonna get together. So again, I feel like it's gonna be hard to accept that. So it's a long path, but I hope they work it out. But anyway, last thing, you know what I'm saying, I want to talk about is Spencer and Coop. They finally squashed the beef. They're finally back cool. You know the last episode, how Spencer gave her the gifts and stuff to go skydiving. Well, at first she was saying she was going to go with Patience, you know what I'm saying, you know, because they weren't talking. But then in the episode, after they squashed the beef at the party, they talked a little bit, dapped up, hugged, got it out of their system. And then she showed up to the house and said that she wanted to go skydiving. There's nobody else she would rather go with than Spencer, so that was actually pretty dope. So they're back cool. So that's good. I think that's everything though, right? Pretty sure, yeah. That's everything. But let me think. Grace and the principal, you know what I'm saying, they had a little date night or whatever and laughed and talked. And of course, what's the dude's name? The youngest son, Spencer's little brother, definitely wasn't okay with it. He had a lot to say. But, I don't know if that's actually gonna happen. Like I like if you go watch back my videos way back, I've been predicted at the beginning of the season, but before they was even talking at all, like before when they was still deep in the beef with Billy and all that. But yeah, so I feel like that was gonna happen regardless. So I'm not surprised there. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, upload, follow my Twitch, links in the description below, and I'm out. Peace.